Noob Jam. Hello, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Today, well, we continue.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
I don't know. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friend will meet him when you are gone. That refers to the first writer. That must be Tom Zane, Alan's father. And it even referenced how when Alan was gone, he sent out Mr. Scratch to replace him. Interesting. Very interesting.
I felt it. Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Okay. Let's keep this show on the road, I guess. Yeah, bash through the doors. Smash them. Maybe not this one, I guess. Hello, where am I? Infinite subways? Wait a minute. I'm all the way up here. I guess it's time to get out of here. Was this always like this? Infinite subway as far as the eye can see? I feel like it wasn't that way before. Oh well.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Yeah, right? I'm still deeply sad that I could not figure out what this thing is. And by the way, off screen I have tried many things. Like I've tried to take this light to go all the way around, following the path, going back here. I also picked up this. There's nothing super excited in it. There's a flashbang and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I have no idea what this is. If you happen to know what this is, please do tell me. I am kind of curious. I don't think I missed anything like vital. Because I went out and like I read up on... Oh, I can... If I move this to make room, I can pick this up. Yeah, I actually went online to try and figure out like what this thing was, but I still don't know. That all the map of all the people that played this game, they never showed this for some reason. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Alright. Let's get the heck out this time around.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York.
Yeah.
Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
I don't know.
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Yep. And Alan Wake.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
I can hear something ringing.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Yeah. Yellow.
Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Well then. Scratch. Whomever this person is, it knows who Scratch is. Could it be Thomas Zane? Would it even be possible for him to be? I guess he could be in here. No.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. Writer.
Am I not right?
He was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Maybe she's not necessarily in the story, but mention of her is. Lots of gold. Kinda like it. Make it look very fancy. Anything again? No. Alright, in we go. Haunting initiation tree.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Your door opened directly to an elevator? It's interesting. Also, I might want to pull this out, don't I? Okay.
Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Sounds like it came from here. Hi.
Alice.
A pic photo for exhibition poster.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
He might. But technically we got rid of Scratch in American Nightmare, didn't we? Or maybe he can never truly be gone. As long as he's written in the story.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. The
Squig.
symbol wasn't here before.
Yeah, but that's something I saw in Control, I think. I think it is anyway. Well, the apartment here looks a little bit different than it used to in the original.
Alice's video camera.
Yep.
No memory card inside.
And I don't have one. Video art doc on screen. Mult. Focal points of the dark place. So does she know about the dark place as well? Mysterious indeed. Part 1. Alright.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
I don't know. So this house feel weird. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Well, I can hop in if I want to. Hold on a minute, let me just take a peek around. I guess there really isn't much to see, is there? But yeah, I guess this isn't necessarily what his apartment looked like, it's just how he wrote his apartment looked like for what he can barely remember.
The door was locked.
I know, but I really badly want to go in. Open up. Oh, I just saw the inside of my head. Alright, let's just get out of here. The dark place, the art of Alice Wake.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looked me back. I was writing this story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Return. Alright.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Alright, let's keep going. Back to all the wibbly wobbliness. Other side.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all the shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Well, are they working with Scratch?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
I don't know. But we can find out.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Alright.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
I honestly have no idea what it might be.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Yeah. Alright. Waken the cult of the tree. Maybe. Maybe. Cult of the tree. The cult could be full or scratched. They have a clicker after all. What would... Who's involved? No? Cult goal? Yeah. Alright. Alright.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
I'll try, I guess. Do I want to explore this room before I go too far? So, I
feel bad for these guys.
I still don't know why we do this. But yes, remember the last thing that I was trying to find desperately, the last circle, and I couldn't? I've read up online a few things, and I know there's 2 collectibles in the whole game you can actually miss. I don't know when.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Alright, just wanted to make sure. Let's read the whole thing.
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Alright. Still this damn adventure tour. I don't know why it keeps coming back up, but it does. And it's a little bit annoying. Oh, I can't take the map. Ooh, shoebox. Heyo. Flares. Alright. Wait. I have 2 of these? What? Well, I don't need to be saved from death. I'm fine. Wait, can I just... Alright, that might be faster. Yeah, I don't need that many flare. Oops. Yeah, move it to here. This one too, move it right over here. Look how fast I'm going with a totally legit controller. Huzzah! There it is. Okay. So I have a big heal if I need it. I have a few small heal. I have some shotgun ammo, and I have those wildly dangerous things that I may or may not want to use. Got it. Then I guess I can do a manual save because why not? Over this one, I guess. Up. Return to the heart. We're still in it. Ati and the janitors. That's so cool. I almost missed this. That's awesome. Is that one of Hati's too? Because he's kind of magical in its own, right? Alright. So I don't know exactly what's going on with Mr. Scratch and Alan here. But what I think happened is that Alan wrote the entire book, then Scratch got his hand on it and he started editing things. The other thing I thought of was that maybe Scratch replaced Wake at some point and he wrote Departure. And now he's just pretending.
Wake has more information.
Has
I need
he?
to keep questioning him.
Can I? Wait a minute. I have to profile him again. Maybe I don't. I read the manuscript. Case. Alright. Where's the clicker? Well, there it is.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Mm-hmm. The story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Well, that would have been much less exciting. Or maybe it could have been very, very exciting. I don't know. Alright. What do we have? Story change or reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. Well, it changed them slowly. That's how you answer that question. There is an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Oh, so many things. Flash eyes seem to weaken the Taken. Right. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her. Right. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Awake's story. You want to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Dark Presence?
Yes.
Cool. Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Yep. Wake was trapped in Dark Place for 13 years. Dark Place. A fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has the power to change reality. No? Not... Oh, it's the rules. Yeah. Well, how to stop the story, must get the clicker. And also, if we don't stop Scratch, we'll use the story to destroy everything. Some other strange reality, the Dark Place, merged with ours. This place and the Dark Place, the page called this area overlap. Dark Place? Question mark? Which give us access to overlap. Look at me go, making progress. For later? I mean, there's nothing else I can put down.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's story via the bucket and the janitor's rake room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Really? So I can play as Alan or I can play as Saga whenever I want. What happened if I do this though? I'm assuming I can switch however I want. Oh, it does the wibbly wobblies. Wait, so I'm going to the dark place now? Or am I just Alan Wake? No? I'm back at the...
I was back.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me.
Has it? Do I have a bucket here?
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake.
What is...
This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What? Wait. I have to get in on this? I guess I can lock the door if I want to. Oh. Oh, I can go back immediately if I so choose. But I mean... we'll sing it though. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a manual save right here. Yes, this one. We sing. Oh, do I keep playing the game or do I stop here? I don't know what I want to do. Because it can go both ways. I can go back to Saga and do things, or I can sing. It's too much choice. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Because if I start, it's probably going to take a hot minute. I'm gonna play it safe and I'm just gonna call it quits right here in front of Ati and the janitor. So I hope you enjoy this, even though it was pretty short compared to the other one, but I also need to take a break from time to time. And also if you could help me outgrow my channel by, you know, pressing all the good buttons under this video, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna thank you in advance for probably doing one of these. And with all of that said, I'm gonna bid you a glorious day, and I do hope to see you in the next episode of Alan Wake 2, where we're going to sing apparently. Bye bye!